Court. There we go. Roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, big roll up.
She's done it. Response, to be perfectly honest, as we watch Kurt Angle literally tossing Samoa Joe like a
Big
angle slam.
That's it.
1, 2, 3. It is it. Jesus.
PodMania Pro-Wrestling presents.
Last week, another shock reverberated around PPW Monday Fight Club as underdog Azumi, subbing for Gail Kim, who no-showed the event, defeated the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, to become the third person to qualify for the PPW Valkyrie Championship Battle Royal. Tonight, Samoa Joe looks to make amends for his loss to Kurt Angle last week in the PPW Global Elite Crown Championship tournament, looking to get his win back against Keith Lee in Block B action. In Block A, Adam Cole makes his PPW debut in his first tournament match against impressive Block A leader Mitsuharu Misawa in tonight's main event. Elsewhere, we have the continuation of our single elimination tag team tournament, with the team of dangerous Tekkers taking on the team of grizzled young veterans, with a place in the semi-finals up for grabs. However, before that, we have a special opening match, an open challenge like no other. And with that, I hand you over to your commentary team of Rob Goodwin, Chris O'Brien, and Garth Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, a surprise opening match for you as Moose comes out, seconding the Invisible Man, who today will be making his PPW debut against this man. The head
it's
of
not
the
John
table.
Cena.
It's not John Cena. You can't see him, but it's not John Cena.
Okay,
Chris,
over rules here.
Explain the rules for me.
There was a bit of a dispute backstage over who should take Gail Kim's place after she no-showed last week. So what we're going to do, 5-minute time limit. Roman thinks he can beat him in less than 5 minutes. If Invisible Man can withstand Roman for 5 minutes, he picks who's turns up next week. Whereas, if Roman wins, he gets to pick.
And it's really hard to see what's...
Oh, big DDT from Roman Reigns. Invisible Man down.
what state the Invisible Man is in
I
here.
was just going to say, we have no idea if there's
belly
blood.
to Roman Reigns, pulling him to the middle of the ring. Smart. You don't want his legs to be on the ropes.
We have no idea why Moose is here, by the way. There's no explanation. There is no...
Moose
We don't know what
claims
the
he
full
can see.
process is.
Moose claims we can see the Invisible Man.
Maybe Moose is thinking if the Invisible Man does get one over Roman, he can just claim the victory.
Who knows? But the Invisible Man seems to be holding his own here against Roman.
Roman not going for a pin attempt, but Invisible Man has not... Oh, getting out some of Roman's offense there. Oh, strike exchange, lads! It's breaking down! It's breaking down! Roman's down! Roman's down! Oh, no, Roman's getting it back. Oh. 3 minutes into this, Roman really needs to consider... Oh, roll up! Roll up!
No.
Needs to consider getting... Oh, down he goes. Needs to throw some bombs at Invisible Man because he only has a minute and a half left. Oh,
Big suplex, not out of the ring, though. Dragged him into the center of the ring.
picking him up. He's going to think spear. No, he's gone behind. Oh, no, Invisible Man getting out. Invisible Man just needs to start off the ropes. No, not thinking of anything, though.
Again, strike exchange. What will the Invisible Man do?
Oh.
Oh, guillotine choke!
Guillotine? No, it's too close to the
Close
ropes.
to the
though.
ropes.
Referee Deadpool calling it right down the middle there.
30 seconds left, Chris.
Only 30 seconds left. Oh, Roman! Roman spear! Spear! Oh, no, 1, 2, 4, no! Invisible Man's going to survive! Invisible Man
Time
survives!
limit. Oh, Roman hit the spear. The Invisible Man kicked out with 3 seconds left of the time limit. Chris, how does this impact the women's division?
Well, it impacts it in many ways. Because first of all, Invisible Man has a direct line to influence this division. Second of all, what a shake of confidence for Roman Reigns. He couldn't put away the Invisible Man in less than 5 minutes.
And let's not forget, Chris, as well, not only has Roman Reigns not been able to defeat the Invisible Man in 5 minutes, he also wasn't selected for the initial tournament to be crowned the Global Elite Champion. So
He was a favourite to be a contender after that tournament. But
you have to wonder now.
You have to wonder now, is Invisible Man in the picture? We'll have to see.
Well, no, because you can't see him. He's not in any picture. He wasn't even in that picture. You couldn't even see him. That's the difficulty. Maybe he is the man to beat in PPW. Who knows? Anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our second scheduled PPW Monday Fight Club match. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move to Block B action in our Global Elite Crown tournament. Keith Lee, near the top of the block, 2 points, having beaten Dragon Lee. Samoa Joe, yet to register a victory, having lost to a rejuvenated Kurt Angle in the main event of last week's show. Joe Exotic, of course, refereeing, complete with knee braces, which makes me very happy. Garth, who's your money on here?
Well, after that shambles of a first match that I just had to sort of just walk away from, I'm back for the real deal. It's hard to call. To be honest, I think Joe Exotic's going to play a part here because we need to see how corrupt that motherfucker's going to be in this match.
Trained by Fairbear to be a referee.
Yeah, but he tried to make a zoo around it. Try to get him in his
But then Fairbear and their husband completely put him in his place. Big hip toss from Keith Lee. We have to say, when it came to Kurt Angle last week, he looked like a completely different creator character. And we have to say, what we have to say about Keith Lee is he's not here. He looks exactly the same as he did a few weeks ago.
That was just because Kurt had put some extra work in from the defeat in the first week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he somehow looks more big exploder, shades of Jun Akiyama. Not at all, but
I mean, don't forget as well, there are only 4 matches each for each competitor. You can't really afford to drop points early on, so Joe knows that. Joe was pretty humbled, if you think about that match with Kurt Angle, 11 minutes in. He has to win here.
There was a similar thing from what happened to Kurt Angle against Kenny Omega.
Absolutely.
A man who has earned a big rest after his first win. Not going to see a match again until next week, almost a month after his last match.
And let's not forget as well, Kenny Omega beat Kurt Angle, a favourite for the tournament. He beat him without hitting a finisher, pop-up Samoan drop.
After taking the angle slam as well.
After taking the angle slam.
We have yet to see Kenny pull out the One Winged Angel, a move that only one person has ever kicked out of.
And who was that person, Chris?
Kota Ibushi.
It was indeed.
Okada technically didn't get pinned by it, but that's because his leg fell on the rope.
Yeah, that's different. That's storytelling.
Yeah. Yes, now you see. Some people, Jim Cornette, think that Kenny Omega just finishes spams, not knowing what a finisher is, apparently. The idiot.
Big Enziguri from Samoa Joe. Early exchange.
I
thought we were going to get Spirit Bomb.
It's going to take a lot to get Spirit Bomb onto Keith Lee. Not Keith Lee, Samoa Joe. They're both big lads. They both look the same to me. Big lad and short.
Both big boys.
Both men have been somewhat defeated by Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe, of course, has wrestled basically everywhere. If you name a promotion, he's probably wrestled there.
Stardom.
you know what you're doing.
Big Enziguri.
Here we go.
Big
Joe.
Clutch.
Joe Exotic there. Of course, neither of these men can be classed as animals, so Joe Exotic not attacking them. Although he might try and seduce them. That's just the kind of man that Joe Exotic is.
Or shoot one of them.
Shoot one of them. No, he's going to leave out to that bitch Carol Baskin.
We'll have to be careful what we say, though, because Joe Exotic's Endangered Animals pen does sponsor Fight Club. We have to be careful. We don't want to pull a sponsorship.
Fight Club, we have a lot of money, but we sure as hell don't pay our talents.
we wasted a lot of money on last week's show where we were actually in an actual arena with entrances. We wasted a lot of money, hence why we're in a smaller venue with considerably worse matting, which Samoa Joe has just landed on.
I mean, it looked good, but what you have to remember, you only saw two sides of that venue.
So it was like the Impact Zone in 2015.
It was like a current New Japan Korakuen Hall show. For context, Garth,
Big suplex.
New Japan had only been drawing around 300 for their latest Korakuen shows.
Yeah, probably where we were.
Halfway through the match, boys. No big moves. No man
Oh,
seemingly on
you
top.
say that. We've had a big powerbomb. We've had a big Kikina clutch. Oh, big Pele. Shades of AJ Styles.
Off the rope, elbow. No.
Blocked.
Tries to go high, goes low, knocks the big man down. Going for the biggest part of his body, the stomach. Well,
No,
we
it's-
say that. We don't know how big his schlong is, so...
It's not something we sort of bring up outside of the locker room.
Well, it depends how badly they want a job.
Muscle
Muscle
Buster.
Buster.
Oh my god. Muscle
Out of
Buster.
nowhere.
Oh,
my
he's
god,
up first.
Lee has
Fighting Spirit.
no-sold it.
Fighting Spirit. Joe, big lariat.
Keith Lee, the
Joe's
man is an
absolutely-
absolute bulldozer.
Joe absolutely perplexed at how Keith Lee bounced from that.
Joe, of course, can take hits. He's went against some of the hardest hitting men in the history of wrestling.
Military press slam there.
That wasn't going to do much damage to Joe. That was just Keith Lee showing his strength.
Yeah.
And he has time to waste.
Reversal, yeah.
And he has time to waste here. One big move could put this away, and we have 7 minutes to play with, or coming on 6 minutes to play with. Which for big men like this, who can put you down in one hit, is plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Big belly to belly. And we saw this in the Misawa and Tanahashi match. You know, matches
but
can end right up to that time limit.
Well, we saw that in the last match, where it very almost did. Oh, what are we thinking? Spirit Bomb?
Spirit Bomb!
Spirit Bomb!
1, 2, 3!
It's over.
And
Samoa Joe is dead on the ground.
just
He is
like
absolutely out of
that.
it.
Samoa Joe looking like Carol Baskin's wife. Wife?
Husband.
Good stuff, Chris.
Gender is arbitrary here in PPW.
Lads, Chris, you said one big move could do it, and it has.
Yeah, that's the thing when you have two big men in there. We said before how a kick to the head is a kick to the head. A spirit bomb is a spirit bomb. And we have to realize Samoa Joe will not be used to being taken off his feet. So an impact like that, he's not used to it.
Unbelievable.
Put him away straight away.
Garth, where does Samoa Joe go from here? Not only has he lost 2 of his matches now, he's lost 2 on the bounce.
It's going to be tough for him because he's playing catch up now. He's basically got to win every other match. And who's he got left to face? I mean, he's came up against arguably his biggest rival in Angle and pound for pound his biggest sort of equal in Keith Lee. So it's going to be interesting to see who he comes up against next and what that could bring.
Unbelievable match once again here on PPW Fight Club. With that, we head to our tag team tournament, our single elimination 8-team tournament that saw the Miracle Violence Connection beat the Natural Disasters in the last round. So let's go to the ring and see what is going to happen next. So lads, here we go. First round of the tournament to crown our first tag champions. We have Dangerous Tekkers of Zack Sabre Jr. and Tai Chi taking on the grizzled young veterans Zach Gibson and James Drake. Lads, just to remind you, as we see referee Dr. Robotnik just there in the ring, just to remind you, this is the other side of the bracket. So these won't be taking on the Miracle Violence Connection. I'll be the winner of Red Dragon and FTR.
Tai Chi early with those Kawada-like kicks.
Time limit of 30 minutes for this, guys. And of course, if this does go to a time limit draw, which the previous match very nearly did, this will go to a referee's decision. And as we are very short of money, we are also the
The
judges.
Special guest judges. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik there, one of Big Bear's students. He wanted to officiate from a big round silver thing with a ball, but I've taken that for personal use.
You're in it
Zach
now.
Gibson just fell out of the ring there.
Of course, Zach
That's because our ropes are so loose, unfortunately.
We're trying to put over that we're a legitimate company here. Of course, Zach Gibson and James Drake, soon to be recognized as the PPW Tag Team Champions. The Dangerous Tekkers, a very decorated tag team in and of themselves. Zack Sabre Jr. on his own is possibly the most famous British worker outside of Britain today. Not hard, they're mostly disgraced. But... and of course, Taichi is not only an adulterer, he's a very good professional
I
wrestler.
was just going to say, Taiji cheated on his wife.
An incredible wrestler. Some say he's passed his mentor in Toshiaki Kawada.
Nobody says that.
Some say that they've passed him. I can't say who my sources are, but they are very reliable and know a lot about Puro. Subscribe to Christopher O'Brien on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Cannot believe you just plugged that on this. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. Vicious.
And
Big half grab. That's the thing about Zack Sabre Jr. We could say the same when it comes to people like Ring Camp, but he has practiced the basics to the point of the basics becoming deadly. Oh. Big 3K. Oh, targeting the arm. That's a good option because James Drake is the man who's going to be picking you up for that ticket to ride. James Drake definitely the power, whereas Jack Gibson's the brain and the mouth. We were going to give him mic time, but we do need to be out this venue by sharp 10. So
there is bingo after this.
We do have bingo, and then we have an 80s night.
a meat raffle.
Meat raffle. I haven't been to a meat raffle in years.
A meat raffle.
It's literally a raffle of meat. It's literally what it says on the tin.
Win a bag of meat.
Was that the state of the north of England back in the 60s? God's sake.
Mate, this was 2000 and something.
The north of England. Savages, the lot of them.
I've played gigs at clubs where they stop halfway for the meat raffle.
Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. was going to hit a German. James Drake getting out of it.
By just kicking him in the back.
I think that's one thing we can say about the Tekkers versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. The Tekkers are much more accomplished as singles competitors as we are as tag team competitors. Oh, what are we thinking here? Ticket to ride!
Lovely.
But no
But he
pinfall.
just
Zack Sabre
snaps
Jr.
straight back up.
straight up.
Of course, Zach Gibson really wants you to know he's from Liverpool. His arsenal includes the Ticket to Ride, the Helter Skelter, the Shankly Gates.
But no disgraced football club.
But no disgraced football club.
Football's fake.
Just to
Football's
clarify,
real. People
we
are
have
fake.
Robotnik refereeing.
Robotnik's real. Robotnik is very obviously real. You can see him.
Unlike the Invisible Man.
No, you can't see the Invisible Man. You can see his shadow. He wears a lot. He wears a lot of foundation. Oh, strike exchange, forearm, big kick. That is a big kick from... Oh, Solbert. Solbert takes him down. Oh, going back to the kicks. Of course, Taichi, the best kicks in all of PPW. I'm expecting resistance, but really, can you name a better kicker?
Oh, Buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw kick.
Oh my
better
god.
kicker.
Taking down both of Grizzled Young Veterans on his own, just with
Oh,
kicks.
Ooh, that was a nice kick.
Oh,
Zack Gibson
big and
straight
secure.
up. Grizzled Young Veterans utilising the quick tags.
Oh, what's happening here? Black Mephisto! Oh, they're not
No
even going for tag.
pinfall. The assisted Black Mephisto.
And that could prove to be a pretty daft move.
Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. taking him down, orienteering with Napalm Death, but he's too close to the rope.
Greatest move name in the history of the world. Isn't
course,
letting it go, though.
Of course, we have a 5 count in the ropes here.
It's very much a clash of styles here.
Well, you say that, but both Zack Sabre Jr. and Zach Gibson, accomplished grapplers.
Yeah, I think with the Grizzled Young Veterans, you've got more of a smash mouth.
Well,
style.
especially on the part of James Drake.
Yeah.
But Zach Gibson can very much weigh you down. He won the United Kingdom tournament in the WWE Cunt. Using a submission move in the Shankly Gate, beating sex offender Travis Banks.
You know, our YouTube channel is never going to be available to children, is it?
We're never going to work with WWE.
We're never going to have kids watching this.
I don't think we're ever going to be headhunted.
What is Tai
my
Chi
God!
doing?
Dangerous suplex!
Tai Chi has gone absolutely nuclear. And
Tai Chi's on another fucking level, Gaff. Oh, Zach Gibson, though. Oh, big uppercut versus big forearm. Oh, the uppercut wins. Of course, closed fists are technically illegal here, but also the bear
the
does.
referee is Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
And he just twizzles his mustache and laughs.
Obviously, he's just trying to fund on his application, he said he was trying to fund his pursuit of some damn
Oh my
hedgehog.
God!
Missing there, Zack Sabre Jr. That's what happens when someone who doesn't go to the big octopus.
Working the fingers, working the wrist. That is absolute agony.
That was perfectly executed, apart from he did it on the other side of the ring from where he should have done it. Which is where this is what I'm talking about. If you notice, Grizzled Young Veterans has kept Zack Sabre Jr. on their side of the ring.
Absolutely.
Very smart.
And this links back to Dangerous Tekkers being mainly single stars. They aren't cutting the ring off in the same way the Grizzled Young Veterans are.
Yeah, you see Zach Gibson, he's not going for anything special. He's going for a headlock, pulling him as close to James Drake as he can. Takes him down, though. Big buzzsaw kick. Off the ropes, though. Oh, big boot. Because Zach Gibson really misses having hair. Which is why he keeps James Drake around, because sometimes he just turns around and asks, what is it like?
Misses it.
Oh, no. Tai Chi bringing it back now, bro. Oh no!
Tai
Chi has absolutely lost his shit.
Tai Chi does not give half a fuck. Robotnik's up though. The Tekkers are learning. They're keeping James Drake in their side of the ring, but is it too little, too late?
9 minutes left until the time limit. Both teams not giving an inch.
It's not taking much to create distance now, but these men are getting worn out. These men have much bigger gas tanks than the very burly men that we saw throughout the last tag match we had in the Natural Disasters, who have tried to stiff us for money, by the way. And then we told them we're not paying anyone, don't worry. Oh, what's happening here? Ticket to ride!
It's a second ticket to ride.
Straight into a Boston Crab.
They've got a ticket to ride, and they don't care.
Interesting methodology there. Instead of going for the pinfall after the big move.
Oh, what's he thinking here? Big Insiguri again. James Drake up. Discus Lariat. Shout out to Brody Lee.
Tai Chi manages to get into the corner for the tag roll.
Zack Sabre Jr.
out.
He's known for wearing people down, but he does have big bombs. He has that big power bomb. He has the Zack driver. Of course, Sabrism is a known discipline. Oh, what's he thinking here? Oh my God.
Well, again, Zack Sabre Jr. just seems to be impervious to pain at the moment.
Yeah, but you know what we say about the Grizzled Young Veterans? They can do this 8 days a week.
He's just going to keep doing it till...
Oh my God.
In my life, guys, I have never seen a better tag team.
In my life!
Of course. Oh,
stop it.
Go.
Oh, that suplex on the apron again from Tai Chi. And now this is the moment.
James Drake is going to wake up and say he's so tired. Shankly Gates! Oh, but James Drake was on the outside. He was only sleeping.
You better stop it now.
Shankly Gates again.
Have you guys ever heard the story of when Zach Gibson met his wife? He saw her standing there.
Chris has officially broken. Big kick. Guys, we have just 3 minutes of the time limit left. I can't honestly say who is going to win this.
That's nasty.
A modified orienteering with napalm death.
Big European uppercuts from Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, Zack Sabre Jr., a big fan of the punk band Idols, a known supporter of the Labour Party. Tai Chi is an adulterer.
Like so many of the Conservative Party.
Hey! Boston Crab. Boston Crab. Zack
Surely this
Sabre
isn't
Jr.
gonna be it.
refusing to break it there. Strange decision.
Because the young veterans need to come together and figure something out.
He needs
You know
help.
what? If you don't stop this, Happiness is going to be a warm gun.
Hey.
Mine are better.
PK.
Of course, we're excited to announce the PPW tour. We're coming back to the USSR. Oh, Kamala!
Oi.
Kamala!
10 seconds left.
Oh,
PK.
big PK,
Oh,
no!
time limit has gone.
So it goes, everyone, to a judge's decision.
Chris,
Yes,
let's
it does.
start with you. Who do you have
Now-
winning that?
It might be tempting to give it to the Tekkers because they had a very strong end. It's a fair argument to say if the PK had gone to a pin, it would have gone over to the Tekkers. But what we have to keep an eye on is that both Drake and Gibson controlled most of this match, showing amazing tag team fundamentals, never letting Tai Chi and Sabre out of their side unless they absolutely had to. I'm giving it to the vet. 8 days a week, I'll give it to the vet.
Garth, what about you?
I'm going to go, the vets as well, because like Chris said, they cut off the ring, they did all the leg work. I mean, Tai Chi had to resort to attacking people on the outside of the ring, just to try and get a leg over on them. So, yeah, I'll go with Grizzled Young Vet.
Well,
With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's completely irrelevant what my vote was because by judges' decision, Grizzled Young Veterans make their way to the next round. Of course, that does beg the question, though, guys. Once if the Grizzled Young Veterans end up winning the tag straps, do Dangerous Tekkers have a natural call to those title belts? Dangerous Tekkers never lost.
I'm sure they would sort of.
it's something to look at. Something to look at on the horizon for Dangerous Tekkers. Here Comes the Sun might be the appropriate song.
No. That's horrible.
Oh, yours is the fucking worst one. Don't you fucking start with
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our main event. Block A action from the Global Elite Crown Championship Tournament. Main event time, guys, and it's Adam Cole, baby! Yet, of course, to actually have a match in this tournament, and here we have Mitsuharu Misawa, the winner of the first main event in PPW Fight Club history.
the longest singles match to ever happen in PPW.
Fairbear's back for his main event slot. He is legitimately now our main event wrestler.
Fairbear is he's our main event referee. He is Todd Sinclair, our Red Shoes, our Earl Hebner. No, he's better than Earl Hebner.
He's
Our
fairer
ref
than Earl
Aubrey.
Hebner.
Yeah, he doesn't screw people.
Oh, I think you find he screws like a bear.
What the fuck's that even mean?
He does it in the woods. He does it loud, and he does it off.
He does it
Not in the winter.
woods.
But not in the winter. He naps in the winter. He's too tired out. It's like Sunshine of Your Love. He'll do it till his seeds are dried up, and then he hibernates.
So, Garth, Misawa versus Cole. Misawa, of course, top of the block with 2 points. Who is your money on here?
Calling past Misawa, he's got momentum coming in. And it's another one of the ones where one big move from Misawa and it'll be good night for Adam Cole. Adam Cole's going to have to work really hard to wear Misawa down here.
That's the thing. This isn't a styles clash. Adam Cole doesn't wear people down. He goes for big bombs. He goes for big strikes. But he also showboats. Misawa doesn't showboat. He's incredibly stoic. So in terms of efficiency, it has to go to Misawa. But also, Cole has an issue.
Did Misawa just start...
Oh, Tiger Driver! Oh no, Tiger suplex. He's warming up, throwing jabs.
I think Misawa either slipped over there or he's really tired already.
4 minutes in a ring with Adam Cole and he's knackered.
Now he knows how Britt Baker feels.
Bad body drop there from Adam Cole. Be interesting to see how long it'll take. 1, 2. No, not quite a 2 count. Lots of time left in this match. Like I was saying, it'll be interesting to see how long it'll be before Adam Cole is dropped on his head.
Well, we saw it very quickly in the Tanahashi match. Tanahashi had to resort to going for the knees, almost at times looking like he was trying to time out Misawa.
Agreed. Misawa to the top, deciding against it.
Well, Misawa's been very clever. A lot of his offense does not require space. He can hit you with a Tiger's driver, with an Emerald Flosion, even with those elbows, from basically any range. Big, nice Northern Lights suplex.
No.
Shades of Hiroshi Hase.
Sure,
you can hit
shades of Mr. Perfect.
Mr.
Big
Perfect
frog
didn't do
splash.
Oh. No, it's only just it's only just a normal suplex. Lands on the ropes though. What's he thinking now? Tiger driver.
It's too close to the ropes.
Oh, big elbows.
Oh, roaring elbows.
Adam Cole is getting decimated early, going up top. Fairbear, of course, 5 count on the top.
Flying forearm smash there.
I know, Misawa not taking any prisoners. He knows that he will be the favourite to win if he can get past Adam Cole. Adam Cole now just going for those gut kicks, trying to get desperate. Big warring elbow though. Once again, he can hit strikes from anywhere, but Adam Cole, he needs that space to hit those Panama keys. Big Tiger suplex.
Dropping him on his neck again.
Adam Cole not taking that lying down.
The only thing that I can see that Cole has going for him here is his stamina. Can he outlast?
That isn't going to matter under a 20-minute time limit because Misawa isn't gassed. He's nowhere near being gassed. Oh, Oshigoroshi. That was a big neck breaker right there, though. Adam Cole going after Misawa's neck. Of course, his neck will be very worn down after years of, facing Kenta Kobashi. A big German, though. Massive bombs.
2 in a row.
Out of the ring.
And then dumped.
Of course, Fairbear there with a very fair count. He maintains a cadence, a constant cadence. He's very fair.
He brings a calm to the ring.
Massive calm.
Genuinely thought you were going to call him a massive cunt, then.
Oh, no, he don't. Fairbear is the salt of the earth.
Vertical
Big suplex
out of the ring.
Sending Misawa out of the ring.
And then showboating.
That's the problem with Adam Cole. He can't let well enough be like, oh, what's he thinking here?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit!
Suplex on the apron.
That's going to turn the tide.
Oh,
Into the
this is where Cole. Oh my God!
Onto the wooden floor.
Cole, of course, very good at the brawls. Misawa can hold his own. He's known for facing Stan Hansen, but in comes Adam Cole. Oh no, one big elbow drops him. It's the classic case of 10 of your hits means 1 of mine. Oh, what's he thinking here? Tiger driver, that's it.
1, 2, 3.
All over. What we thought was a comeback turned out to be nothing.
I mean, lads, let's be honest, that flurry at the end from Adam Cole meant absolutely nothing. I mean, this match legitimately could have been over earlier if that first Tiger Driver wasn't so close to the ropes. And Misawa dominating this group, continuing his march. 2 matches left, Chris. He has to be the favourite for Block A.
Well, who does he have left? He has
Stan
Hansen
Hansen and Okada.
and Okada. Those are both tough draws, though. There's not an easy draw on this block, but he has a losing history with Hansen, if I'm remembering correctly. And Okada, many people see him as Misawa's heir apparent. They'd be wrong, but they see him as that. So, could the younger man pull it out? We've seen that he can beat these Kings Road Masters, beating Stan Hansen. So, who knows?
Indeed, and Okada absorbed such a huge amount of punishment in that match.
Oh, Cole behind. He needs to beat basically everyone he comes across to even have a chance here.
Exactly. Misawa's win here gives him the tiebreaker, which does put Adam Cole at a disadvantage. And we should mention now that Samoa Joe is actually out. The first one eliminated from our tournament. I mean,
He'll play a spoiler, and you know he doesn't want to leave this with 0 points. He doesn't want to pull Yujiro. He doesn't want to be worse than Yujiro Takahashi.
you have a feeling that Samoa Joe comes out with something to prove. Does that shock you, Garth, then, as we close this episode of Fight Club, that Samoa Joe is the first person eliminated from Block B?
It does, and I mean, all he can do now is provide to be the spanner in the works for somebody else, and I'm sure he will have a point to prove, even just to punish some people, which, you know, he's a want to do sometimes. History of violence and all that, so I'm sure he'll come out fighting. He's not going to, even though he's out of it, he's not going to take it lying down.
Absolutely not. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on another electric episode of PPW Monday Fight Club. Until next week, it's goodbye from me, guys.
Adios.
And now it's time to say goodbye. More Beatles puns.
I hate you.
Good night.